Hello everybody, my name is Zelda Master, and today I'm going to be telling you about my theory of the third timeline in the split timelines, and the hero's shade. So, what happens in Ocarina of Time when Zelda sends Link back in time? There are two timelines. One which follows Link after he killed Ganon as an adult, one before he killed Ganon as a child, and another one takes place when he's an adult, and it's after he got defeated by Ganon. So what happens is, in Twilight Princess, there's this guy, and what he does is he tells you a bunch of skills that you in the game. And what you notice is he does have a couple pieces of equipment that the Link in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. If you look at him, he does have dirtied up version of the mirror shield, as well as something that kind of resembles the Master Sword. But what you're wondering is, why is he a skeleton, and why does he have armor? So what happens is, in Majora's Mask, when Link gets attacked by Skull Kid, he is in the Lost Woods, and in Ocarina of Time, this girl tells you, if you die in the Lost Woods, you'll be turned into a Stalfos. So Link does get turned into a Stalfos because Skull Kid actually kills him. So because Skull Kid killed Link in this third timeline, doesn't this mean that Link should be a Stalfos? Yes, and that is why Link is a skeleton as Hero's Shade. So now what you're wondering is, how does he get there, and why does he have the armor? So now, how Link got the armor is this is just my theory, but I think what he did is he went up to the king of the skeleton army of Icona and talked to the king, which is Ego Stew Icona. Ego Stew Icona knew that he was a fellow Stalfos and thought that he was a good fighter. So what he did is he gave him the Icona armor. That is the gold armor that Hero Shade wears, as he teaches you. A couple other things is, when Link gets thrown into the Twilight Realm, he turns into a normal wolf instead of turning into a Twilight Beast or a spirit. But if you notice, before you Hero Shade tells you the hidden skill, you see him as a golden wolf. So what this means is, since that's the original Hero of Time, he when he goes into the Twilight Zone, when he goes into the Twilight Realm, he is a golden wolf, and that's kind of random, but it's pretty cool. So since Link is actually the Hero's Shade, doesn't that mean that Link teaches himself the fighting moves and the hidden skills? Actually, no, because when you're fighting, or when you're getting taught the final skill, the Great Spin, by Hero's Shade, his last words, his last 2 or 3 words are "my son." So could that be Link's son? And if so, who is the mother? Well, I did get this idea from another theory by Ocarina Hero, so check out his video. I'll probably put a link to it in the description. But what happened is, he said that it could have been Malon. Why Malon? Because every other girl Link knew that's like important to the story turned into a sage. Zelda, Rudo, the Gerudo lady, I forgot her name. It's like Naburu. So they all turned into sages. And who didn't? Malon. Malon is a rancher, and that could explain why Malon was, or why Link was a rancher in Twilight Princess. So, since Link, Hero's Shade, probably like married Malon and had Link, that means that Hero's Shade probably brainwashed Link or something, and then so he wouldn't know that he was his father, and then he told him about all his hidden skills, and then he doesn't tell him who he really is, but the final words he says are "my son." So that means that Link actually could be Hero's Shade's son. So bye bye.